Welcome to the Adam and Sid podcast, where we talk about anything and everything. We're your hosts,
Adam
and Siddiqui, and today we're diving into some theories, playing our game Wavelength with guest Elie Timler. Thank you for listening. Make sure you subscribe and go check out our Spotify. We changed our name to Adam and Sid recently, last couple days, and I think it was a much needed change.
I agree.
I think Salt and Pepper was a good start, but Adam and Sid is a good way to transition.
I think it was a good way to transition into the other things we're about to do. I think obviously with the videos that we're trying to make, the YouTube videos and the reaction videos and whatever we're trying to get into,
it just makes more sense to have a more reasonable name than Salt and Pepper.
Yeah. We
love you, Salt and Pepper, though.
Always be remembered.
Always be remembered.
It will always be remembered.
But it's in the vault. It's in the vault now. The Adam and Sid vault. And you could always listen to the Salt and Pepper podcast. First 5 episodes. Right. But, we're on to new things.
100%.
On to new things. Theory for today. Theories for today is the pyramids. Do you really think humans built the pyramid?
Probably not. I honestly don't think
so. I real life think is aliens. And that's crazy to say.
But you think that aliens came down and built a pyramid here on Earth?
I think, yeah. I think they did. What
do you think they were trying to do there? If so, is it right or wrong? Say that the aliens came down and built the pyramids.
Yeah.
What was it for?
I think it was for like a beaconing symbol, maybe. Like for when they're trying to find Earth, because the caps, they had caps on them too. Like they had golden caps on them at one point, a long time ago.
Right.
So maybe that's how they beaconed into Earth. Is that crazy to say that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to wrap my head around. I feel like, why would they need a beacon if I feel like they know where Earth is? There's got to be, I think that for me, it wouldn't be crazy for aliens to build the pyramids if there was a real reason why they did it. But it's like, I can't think of why, an alien species of knowledge that we can't even comprehend would come down here and build something that we can build nowadays. Now we see skyscraper buildings, we make things way better than that now. So if we can comprehend, if we could really build it, if humans could really build it with the right tools,
we 100% could build it now.
Right.
But I'm saying, could we have built it millions of years ago, 100,000 years ago, or whatever?
You said millions of years ago?
I don't know how long ago.
Hundreds of thousands of years ago, bro. Hundreds of years ago.
If we could, how did we build it then? If, now we could build that shit easy.
Right.
Because we got everything we need. But then what do they have? They have, hammers they built out of rocks.
Yeah, they got, donkeys and shit.
And there's chambers inside
right.
the pyramids.
I mean, they found more, though. That's definitely a developing story, though. They found more chambers inside of
tombs.
Yeah. Ancient tombs with the Sphinx and all that.
Yeah, tombs. I mean, I want a tomb. Tell me a tomb wouldn't be tough.
Yeah.
Drake has a tomb.
We're not Drake, bro.
I'm just saying. Drake has a tomb in Canada.
Yeah.
In Toronto.
That's great.
The 6.
But they're not building a pyramid and putting him inside that, though.
Still.
He can never be on the level of King Tut, bro. King Tut was a dog.
King Tut can't guard me.
King Tut's him, bro.
The way people used to live back then were so dirty.
Yeah.
So dirty because King Tut was really disabled as fuck.
Yeah.
Because there was so much inbreeding
within
the people because they just thought
right.
royal sister should be with the brother.
Right.
Which is a crazy way to think.
I mean, you don't know any better, bro. They didn't have science. They didn't have technology. They didn't know that. You know what I mean?
Going back into the hidden chambers, if we could break into the chambers, or like not break in, but like just take everything out of the chambers,
Right.
what do you think would be in the chambers in the first place? In the tombs or like wherever?
It's just got to be kings at the time that they were built.
right.
Honestly, I think it was like probably powerful leaders, probably things they were trying to hide from other civilizations too, like probably gold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anything that was valuable back then. Probably a couple people that tried to break in
OD.
and couldn't get out.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Because tombs, they always they brought stuff into tombs that they wanted to bring into the afterlife.
Right.
So I'm sure there's millions and millions of dollars worth of things down there.
Yeah, especially.
Probably billions, to
honestly,
be honest.
Yeah.
And that'd be a crazy adventure going inside the tombs.
Right.
And figuring out, like, what's really in there.
I would never go.
You would never go?
You're going to have to hit that mission by yourself because I'm not going in there.
I'll go. I mean,
I feel like we're too damn big to be in there, bro.
Yeah.
There's small
the people that were building them were small people.
Right, but
if it was really
that's
people,
exactly my point.
If it was really people. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I feel like no, because I know, but
don't know.
Okay, maybe the pyramids weren't built by people, but the tunnels had to have been built by people because how would they put the people that died after the pyramid in the pyramid?
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like the tunnels and shit had to be made. Maybe they just stacked another alien species stacked all the bricks into a pyramid and then made the gold cap or whatever. But the tunnels had to have been made by a human species of some sort.
Do you think aliens are real?
Sure. I mean, would it be my aliens though?
Like people from people, like things or beings from other.
I mean, it's really, really stupid to think that there's no other like life species or life form out there in a different universe. Yeah. Honestly, you think about we can't even comprehend how big it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why would you not think that there's at least another one of us out there?
It's endless. There's gotta be. And that's what I'm saying. People came from another universe, flew in, calm, and just built the pyramids for some reason. Maybe it was a home for them, or maybe it was something important to them, and then they just left.
Right. Or maybe they're coming back.
Nah, chill. If they came back, we'd be cooked.
Yeah.
They would take over. You don't think so?
Obviously.
I think it would be very quick turnover. Right. I mean, I've seen a lot of things. People are like, yeah, we're probably the dumbest, like, species like,
to take
in,
over
in the whole universe, which is probably true. I mean, Albert Einstein would be stupid on any other universe.
You think so?
I think so, bro.
Well, maybe there's other planets with other life forms that aren't like
that's more
like us, like humans. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they're just like it's like a planet full of life, but it's like all animals. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's maybe monkeys would be like the biggest and best species, but it wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? It's not like humans where they're building houses and shit.
Yeah. Short story short. Pyramids were built by aliens. That's all I got to say about that. Eli, welcome to the podcast. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man. Eli, where are you from?
I was born in Cincinnati, Ohio. I didn't live there long. My dad got a job up here. I moved up to Maine, central Maine. Bounced around there for a little while and eventually settled down at a school about 6th grade and then stayed there until I graduated.
What do you like to do? Talk about the work you be doing, because I see you like to do a lot of editing with the basketball videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, sports has always been everything to me. Coming from a small town, in and out of being at home, not the greatest home life. So sports was always the getaway, and I knew I always wanted to find something to do with that. Once I was done with it, once I graduated. Of course, the goal is always to go play pro or something like that. But
100%.
You gotta be real with yourself.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
I like that.
Yeah.
So at first, it was kind of like I wanted to do athletic training, something like that, something where I knew I could stay involved. Yeah. And then as of lately, I kind of switched to filming and editing for people that I played with as of right now. And just because I always wished I had that for me. I always wish
Yeah.
there would have been somewhere or someone that could have been recording me or something like that, or the guys I was playing with. So it's nice to be able to give back to those guys and the community that I grew up in. And it's not just sports. I mean, like I've done some ads for a company already. I got a project coming up that I'm doing for a bank. So I'm gonna venture out with it at first before I settle down something specifically.
Right.
But sports is kind of the direction I want to go.
I like that.
I like that. Shout out your Instagram real quick.
Instagram, it's ET Productions. Same with TikTok.
Okay, we're gonna put that. We're gonna put that in the description. Eli, we're gonna play this game with you. It's called Wavelength. Adam, just describe the game.
So same game as last podcast. There's gonna be 3 rounds. Me and Sid came up with 3 numbers, 1 through 10. 1 number for each round. You're gonna ask us 2 questions for each round, and we'll give you a number based on how we feel about the question. So if the topic is shoe brands, and you say Nike, that'd be closer to a 10, where a Puma would be like a 3.
So I get 2 questions to each of you.
Yes.
Okay.
If you feel like you have the answer though before the 4 questions are asked, you can just answer it right away.
Okay. Y'all good? You got a number?
We got our first number. We got our first number.
All right. I'll start with Adam. We'll go with a shoe brand.
Shoe brand?
Like an athletic shoe brand.
Athletic shoe brand. Give me Reebok.
All right. Sid, we'll go with a school subject.
School subject. I would say math. For me.
See,
For me.
now I got to think how you would think.
For me, because it's what I feel
Right.
like.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
Because like math's pretty high up there for me.
Right.
yeah,
Math was
but
always my favorite
For
subject.
me, it's math.
Okay. Let's go with a color.
Color? Colors are hard because
Same
you can
thing.
make a good color. You can make any color good. I'd say brown, probably.
I'm like a 3 or a 4 right now.
Okay.
This is my last question.
Last
Okay,
question for round
question.
1.
Let's go with a holiday.
Holiday. I would say a holiday I would put at this number is probably like St. Patty's Day or something like that. St.
I like
Patty's
that.
Day. St. Patty's
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
Those are your final questions. What do you think this number is? Me and Adam are on a good streak right now.
Yeah.
We're hot right now. You know, we're
Yeah.
0.5
Yeah.
victors in the last
Yeah.
in the last
I
game.
pictured that.
We try to get to 1. We try to get to 1.
Trying to get the 1 win here.
Right now I'm between 3 and 4.
Okay. Throw a number in there here and find out.
I'm gonna go 3.
That's close, but it's a 2. The math one really threw him off.
Yeah.
I think the math one really threw him off.
All right.
It was tough because I was gonna go Puma when you said athletic shoe brand, but I put that in the rules, so I couldn't just say that because that would have been dead giveaway.
Oh God!
All right.
Next round, Eli, shoot.
All right. Let's go with I'll go sit first. Type of cereal.
Type of cereal. A type of cereal would be cinnamon toast. Cinnamon toast crunch. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
See, you don't even know the name of the brand.
No, but I know how good it is though.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's a hint. I don't think you threw that out there.
you did.
I had them. Let's go with a sport to watch on TV.
Basketball.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Sid, we'll do. Give me like a D1 college. We'll go D1 basketball team.
D1 basketball team?
Yeah,
Like this year or just all time?
we'll go this year.
I would say a D1 basketball program right now, probably Purdue. I would
Okay.
say.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is your last question.
Yep. Trying to think of something that would relate to you. It's tough.
It's hard to think about.
It is.
Yeah, it is
It's
tough.
hard to come up with a question
100%.
because I got to think how you think.
Yeah.
Let's go with a movie. Movie genre.
Movie genre? Comedy.
Where are you at number wise right now?
Right now I'm at like 7, 8, but your Purdue answer is throwing me off.
Isn't Purdue a solid team this year?
They're like yeah. I mean, they're a tournament team every year. And they're a solid team this year.
I'd probably say Duke right now. Honestly, that's probably a more accurate answer for this number.
I was gonna say them, but I didn't want to be
because they're not having some crazy year.
Right.
I mean, they're not number one in the country.
Where they should be at though. I'd say Duke is a better answer for that.
Okay. So I think I'm still like 7, 8, but I'm closer to the 8 than I would be the 7.
Man, shoot, man.
I'll go with 8.
Wrong again.
What's the 7?
It's 9.
Oh my god.
You're right there. This is how this game is, man.
Yeah.
You'll be right at the line.
At least we're at the line every time. It could be worse.
Yeah.
All right.
Last
round.
four questions. See if you could get this one, man.
I can't go for 3.
Oh, the last contestant got 1. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get at least 1.
All right. Let's go with a video game.
For me?
Yep.
Battlefield.
Never played it.
Ooh,
Bad
that's
start.
tough.
Bad start. All right. Sid, let's go with...
Looking around the room.
I know. I'm trying to find something.
I like it.
Gotta get out of the box. Let's go with a football position.
Football position, I would say a kicker. I would say that's a good placement.
Yeah.
To play or to play?
Yeah. I don't know what else. What else would I mean?
I mean, I've only played one position, so
I know. But like, yeah.
Kicker's important.
Kicker can mean a lot more than
Yeah.
I would say
You look at
punter
the
then.
Bills.
Let me switch it to punter.
Kicker, you're good at kicker.
Do you think punter is what, too high?
Well, because a kicker isn't like a skill position, but he's not not important.
Okay.
I have to bring up some better questions. All right. Let's go with a car brand.
Car brand?
Mm-hmm.
Hyundai.
Oh God. I don't even think I have a number right now.
Number all around the board.
Oh no. All right. Last question. Go with a beverage.
If I had to pick a bev at this number, I'd probably pick not cold, but regular iced tea.
Like room temperature.
Yeah, just you just picked it up at the store and you just poured yourself a cup.
Like Dollar General, not in the fridge.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Just regular iced tea.
Okay. So I'm kind of on the lower end. Kicker put me down a little lower. And then a lukewarm beverage.
Not lukewarm.
Well, not
room
lukewarm, but like room temp. Kind of depends what kind of room you're in, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I forget the other question. Oh, car brand.
Hyundai.
Yeah.
Solid.
I'm at back down to a 3 or a 4.
Hey man, you close. You just gotta pray and hope you get the answer right, bro.
So one of them was 2. One of them was 9. I'm gonna go 4.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Are you sure that's the number you want to go with?
For everybody's sake on this podcast right now, I'm
I'm
going to change my car answer from Hyundai to Subaru and try again. It changed from Hyundai to Subaru. Try again. Subaru is an everlasting
5?
car. Yeah! It's 5. There we go. Eli gets the last one.
Shout out Eli for getting the last one right there, man. That was tough.
That hurt the soul.
That hurt the soul.
hurt the
but
soul.
that don't mean nothing to me because I got 1 win. I got 1 win. Adam got 1 win.
Congratulations, y'all. It's about time.
We're even now. 500.
Eli, thanks for being on the show.
I appreciate y'all for having me. It was fun.
Of course.
I'm enjoying this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I got a 5-hour ride back home to here, and I listened to it the whole way. It's great.
I appreciate that.
We
man.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I love what y'all are doing.
Appreciate the support. Moving on to sports. Chiefs in San Fran. Who do you got winning this game and why?
I think I got San Francisco winning the Super Bowl only because I honestly think, like I said before, that the Chiefs have a pretty good shot at winning the game. Just because they've been playing really good recently.
The Chiefs are always going to be the Chiefs.
Yeah.
4 Super Bowls, appearances in 5 years.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are the Chiefs. There's always a chance for Patrick Mahomes to go get that win.
I just feel like the 49ers deserve this. I feel like they do. They've been playing some type of way all year.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy's undisputably's got the best story of the year by far.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to see this for the 49ers. So I honestly, I just want to root for the 49ers. So I'm going to say it on air that I got the 49ers win the Super Bowl because I want to root for them. If the matchup between the Chiefs and the 49ers, who wants to root for the Chiefs anymore? Right. It was cool the first 2 years. If your team's not in it, you know what I mean? You don't want to see the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are in the dilemma of they've been good for so long. People just want to see them fail.
Right. The whole Tom Brady Patriots era.
Right. The first few years is cool. Like, they're good.
This young stars.
199th pick dude is bringing them to the Super Bowl every few years. Like, they're really good.
Yeah.
But when you get to a certain point, like where the Chiefs are about like where they are now, you see all the TikToks, you see all the Instagram reels where it's like the whole world is against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, bro.
Right. They no disrespect to anything they're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I have full respect for everybody in that organization, in that program. I think everybody on that team is obviously great at football.
Right.
And this is the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think that I want to see it switch up. You know?
See somebody new in it.
Yeah.
And I think, last week Brock Purdy showed that he could be a star.
Yeah.
Not a game manager, as some might say.
Yeah.
Like, he had a great game.
Right.
And
he did single-handedly bring them back.
That's what I'm saying. They were down, 24-7?
It was 17-0.
I thought the game was over.
Yeah.
I turned it off, and I left. And then I came back. It was 24-24.
Yeah.
And I was just shook. My take on Chiefs in San Fran is I'm going San Fran. Obviously, I think they just got the best team in the NFL.
Yeah,
I think they got one of the better teams in the last 5 years.
Yeah, I mean their defense has big time players that'll make big time plays. Obviously,
and their offense is insane.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey, arguably the MVP this year. Brock Purdy, arguably the MVP this year. There's always George Kittle you got to be nervous about. There's always Debo.
They attack you from every skill position. Every skill position they attack.
What do you do in that situation? Because McCaffrey's not just a running back.
Right.
He can go catch the ball too.
Yeah.
So what do you do in a scenario to stop him? Because the Chiefs' defense is nothing special.
Yeah.
At all.
They play hard though.
They play hard, but they're nothing special. Like, this is a hard team to stop. This is a real hard team to stop. The only defense that could stop this core of guys with all of them not being injured was the Ravens. That's the only team that could stop them at all. I think they have the best defense in the league.
In order for the Chiefs to win, their offense has to score every time they touch the ball.
Every time.
You know what I mean? There can't be no drives. Obviously, there's going to be the occasional 3 and out or a turnover for both teams. That's inevitable. But the Chiefs offense has to play at an elite level for them to win this Super Bowl.
And it's hard without a true number 1 wide receiver.
Yeah.
And their best receiver is a rookie, and he's not bad.
He's phenomenal.
He's a great player, but he's not Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they throw Travis Kelce in that role though of number 1 receiver,
right?
Like receiver,
right?
I mean,
he's a receiving tight end.
Yeah,
he's not a very good blocker.
I will say though, for the Chiefs' offense, you know what you're gonna get out of Isaiah Pacheco every time he runs the ball.
He's getting at least 3 to 4 yards.
You know what I'm saying?
He runs hard.
That's a great blanket to have in an offense, knowing every time you give it to this person, he's not taking a rep off.
Right.
He's going hard every time. He's getting you as much yards as he can every time he touches the ball. So I think that takes less pressure off the wide receivers.
Right.
To be able to just play the game and get open.
And it's a rematch of the 2020 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And there's a clip of George Kittle like, I'll be back. I'll be back. So I just feel like all the cards is stacking up, and I really do want to see the Chiefs win this game. I'm not mad. Not Chiefs win this game. San Fran win this game. I'm not mad if the Chiefs win.
Yeah.
It's just another thing on Patrick Mahomes' list.
I would say this makes that duo probably the best of all time if they win the Super Bowl.
Travis and Mahomes?
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
You think so?
Tom Brady and Gronk? That's a real hot take.
I mean, Tom Brady and Gronk will probably forever be at my number one. I will say that obviously my Patriots are my favorite team, and I grew up watching Tom Brady. And every time we bring up greatest tight end of all time, I'm obviously quick to say it's Rob Gronkowski for me. Every time we talk about that, I'm just saying that in terms of this new generation, how could you ever leave them out of any receiver quarterback debate greatest of all time?
Right.
You know what I mean?
The playoff touchdown receiving Travis Kelce and Mahomes, they just passed up Tom Brady and Gronk for most touchdowns in playoffs ever.
And that's what I'm saying though. And now what? Travis Kelce has the most ever now.
Yeah, with Mahomes, they both have the most ever together.
Yeah,
they're just insane duo. They just read each other. They just know how to play with each other.
I mean, that's the same shit that
Gronk and Tom Brady were. It seems like you really just need to have a great tight end.
That's what it seems like. But those are the two undisputed greatest tight ends of all time.
Yeah. So I got San Fran.
I got San Fran as well.
And I got them winning by 21. And I think it'll be a high-scoring game, though.
You have San Fran winning by 21 points?
3 touchdown game, yeah. 3 touchdown game. I got them winning by 21. I think they're just going to go out there and play their game, and I think it's going to be a boring Super Bowl, and I think it's just going to be...
What is the Vegas line for this game? Do you know? The Vegas line? You don't know the Vegas line for this game?
No, I do not. But I know that the tickets for this game are unreal, like price-wise. Like even nosebleeds are thousands of dollars.
Really?
Yeah, like Christian McCaffrey's wife, they almost didn't get a suite because a suite was $2.5 million.
For a player's wife?
For the best player's wife. For the best player's wife. And they almost didn't get it because it was $2.5 million, but Christian McCaffrey surprised her with it at the end of the day. And
$2.5 million down the drain just like that?
Just like that. But he got it like that.
Yeah.
But like still, $2.5 million is $2.5 million. And it's just crazy that tickets are that expensive.
Right.
Because this Super Bowl is really only cool on one side of it. Like, do you think the tickets would be more expensive if it was Ravens and Lions right now?
No.
Or do you think...
I mean, I don't know. Lions have never been, right? I've never been to the Super Bowl before.
No. And Lamar would have... That clip he had when he got drafted, they gonna get one out of me. Like, I think that would be...
I mean, I think every Super Bowl would be sold out and absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But
now we got a Swiftie Bowl.
Right.
Did you find the line?
I did. The DraftKings line is, the over-under line is 47.5 points.
For the whole game?
For the game.
I think it will be smashed, low-key. I think it's going to be a real high-scoring game, but I think it's going to
that's like in the 24-27 range. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And that's honestly what I think it is. I honestly think, I know the other day when we were talking about it, I said 21-24, but you know what I mean? 21-24, 24-27.
Yeah.
Anywhere in that range, honestly, I think that's probably what it'll be. I don't think it'll be a blowout by any means. I think if the Kansas City Chiefs I think the 49ers can get away with making more mistakes than the Chiefs in this game.
A lot more mistakes.
Yeah. So I think that if the Kansas City Chiefs, if the Niners just play solid, they can win this game just by playing solid.
Right.
But if the Chiefs and the 49ers both play solid, the 49ers will win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, like, crazy things can happen in a football game.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs don't have that gray area like the 49ers do.
They have to play great.
Yeah.
In order to beat San Fran.
And on DraftKings, too, the 49ers are favored to win the game.
NBA-wise, who do you think is the most underrated player in the league right now?
What comes to first, the first thing that comes to mind right now is, like, you think of the teams that are doing the best right now.
Yeah.
And you think of, like, not the superstars, but the players that play behind them.
Right, the 3-4.
And honestly, I got two that jump right out to me. And one, honestly, is an emerging superstar that I love watching, Anthony Edwards.
Yep.
I think that he's just the way he's got it. He's got it. He's got the complete offensive game. I like to see him battle a little bit more on defense.
Yeah.
But I think that he's going to be a very fun player to watch these next couple years for sure, at least.
I think he's definitely an MVP caliber player this year.
100%. 100%.
The things he's been doing is crazy. I just saw this dunk he had the other day, and he looked like he just floated, and it was just.
And he got that it factor to him.
It was insane how high he got up.
Right.
I was like, damn. If I had to pick a player for most underrated player in the NBA right now, it's tough, but I might go Celtics-wise. I think Derek White.
And that's why was my second player.
Yeah, I'm going to go Derek White. And I only think he's underrated because he has Jason Tatum and these other players that are just superstars on the team. But he's getting good buckets. He's a great part of the team.
Yeah, they need him just as much as they need everybody else on that team for sure. And that's evident when you watch them too. When you watch them play, they got the ball going through him. Obviously, not as much as Jaylen Brown, not as much as Jason Tatum.
Yeah, but
it's, you know what I mean. If it's not in their hands, it's in his.
He's playing at an all-star level
100%
right now.
100%.
And another player I could throw in there is he just got traded today. He's averaging a calm like 24. Scary Terry.
Yeah.
Nobody really talks about him because he's on a not so good
questionable team for sure.
But now he's on the Heat, so I'm very excited to see what he could do with his career now.